your part two question is describe a special occasion when you had a really enjoyable meal.
Yes.
Okay. So in your discussion, you'll include the occasion, what the occasion was, who was at the meal, what you ate, and explain why the meal was so enjoyable. So I'll give you a pen and a paper. Pencil and a paper. Please write your answer for only 1 minute. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, time is up. Now please tell me an event or occasion, special occasion where you had a really enjoyable meal.
Alright.
Start now.
Let's see. My 16th birthday was last year and is on Saturday. So on that day, I have an extra class with my best buddies. But when I came to the class, I was the only one there. And I was kind of shocked because why don't they come? It's my birth. Why didn't they come? It was my birthday. And I sat alone and I did my homework because on the next day I have a special test. But when I was struggling doing it all myself, they came and they were screaming "Happy Birthday" song for me, and I was the surprise hit me so hard, and I was stunned, and I just like very touching because I thought that they had forgotten my birthday, and when they came, they was wearing the mask, and on the mask is my favorite characters from Marvel, and I was actually stunned and shocked, and I thank you them for many times, and since they there, they brought a huge birthday cake made from fried chicken because they knew that it was my favorite dish, and they bought about 10 the beers. They bought about 10, and that day there was no extra class. We just sitting and eating and chatting all the time, and I told them all of my birthday memories, and it was my best birthday ever. So I suppose that this is my best special occasions, and it's also my special dish.
Okay, so it's very exciting. It's a very exciting event, right?
Yes.
Which you cannot forget. So let's talk about food aid. There are a lot of people in the world who are hungry. So what can be done to prevent people in the world going hungry? What can be done to prevent the people in the world going hungry?
The hungry is the result of poverty. So I suppose that the government should tackle this problem first. They could, they can provide the supplies, the food store chains. Like in Vietnam, there are many kind of 2,000 dong lunch box or even dinner box, and they could have the poor people to buy that box for their lunch or dinner because they are always lack of money. And also, rich people, the rich could raise a fund for the poor people, or they can raise the fund and then buy the food for the people, and they should really go there and give the food for the poor, because who knows that the food could go to the rich.
You mentioned rich countries. So do you think rich country help poor countries more than just food, should rich countries help poor countries with more than just food?
Yes, I think they should have more because the poor country is not, they are not like a food. They're also, the poor is because of the poor. So besides of the food, on top of that, the rich countries should give the poor countries the education, the better education projects for the student, and also the training projects for the workers, so that the money can find its way to the pocket of the poor.
Okay, in your own little way, how can you help save food?
Save food. Let's see. I try to cook. I try to cook my meal, and I'm not going to eat outside because I will left very much food because I didn't eat much. Also, when I cooked at home, I try to cook with the amounts that my family could eat all, not leftovers.
Okay, so thank you for your interesting answer. Your speaking test is over.
Okay, thank you very much.